So today we have 7 quick Christmas morning hairstyles because on Christmas morning you are going to be tired and you are going to have no time to get ready. This is how I normally would look on Christmas morning, but my relatives, and probably yours too, love to take pictures, and then those pictures end up tagged on Facebook for everyone to see, and that's not exactly ideal. So I came up with some really quick hairstyles that you can do in 10 minutes or less, so when little kids are trying to pull you downstairs so that you can open presents, you'll still have great hair and it will look awesome in pictures. Hairstyle number 1 is just some simple and quick curls. So I'm going to use a 1 1/4 inch iron. This one has a clip, but you could use a wand as well. And then I'm just going to curl my hair away from my face. Now what makes this curling method faster than normal ones that I would do is that I'm going to take large sections first of all, and then second of all, I'm only going to take 4 or 5 sections on each side. So it actually speeds up the process quite a bit, and because we're using kind of a larger iron, you get this kind of like big, loose, wavy look, which I think is very pretty. So I did 4 curls on the first side, and now I'm moving on to the second side where I'm going to do like 4 or 5 curls again. Obviously, if you have thicker hair than me, you could do more sections than I did. And then once all this is curled, you can go ahead and run your fingers through it to break it up, and then I used a little bit of texturizing spray just to add a little bit of volume and texture to my hair. I think this would be great to do kind of maybe the night before if you have like a Christmas Eve service or something that you're going to, and then wear these curls as second day hair. Or you could do this on Christmas morning because these are pretty quick curls and they look great and will look amazing in pictures all day long. Now for hairstyle number 2, this one is quite simple. You're just going to pull your hair into a side ponytail and secure it with an elastic. Then go a couple inches down and secure the hair with another elastic. Then just split the hair over the elastic in half so you have a little hole, and flip the ponytail up and through that hole. This way you have like a nice little topsy tail that kind of looks like a faux fishtail. So then you're just going to kind of loosen that up and then do it again. So go a couple inches down, add an elastic, split the hair open over top of it, and flip the ponytail through it. And you can do that as many times as you want. I only had room for 2, but you can keep going if you have more hair. And then you can go ahead and loosen up some pieces around your face if you want to. And that's it for this hairstyle. This one is very fast, very easy, and it will look good on a lot of different hair types. Plus, it will keep your hair out of your way all day long. Now for this knotted half updo, you're going to start with a section of hair right in the back of your head, and you're just going to tie that into a knot by looping it around and pulling your hair through that loop. Once you have the knot formed, all you have to do is place it against your head and use a couple bobby pins to hold it in place. Then grab a section from the right side of your head near your face and pull it back like you would in a normal half updo, but now we're going to tie a knot by looping the hair and pulling the hair through that loop. Then again, you're going to bobby pin it, pinning it right next to the knot we just did. Then do the same thing on the other side, so pick up another section of hair, pull it back, tie it in a knot, and then pin it next to the center knots. And once you've done that, this hairstyle is complete. It looks intricate and really interesting, but it comes together very, very quickly, which makes it perfect for Christmas morning. For this top knot, start by putting your hair into a really high ponytail, pretty much as high as you can get it, and then secure it with a hair elastic. For the bun, we're going to start out by back combing your hair with your fingers. This just gets a really loose tease going on to make it more voluminous. Then twist your hair and wrap it halfway into a bun, and then stop. You're going to go ahead and add in bobby pins to secure it there. Then just take the rest of it straight back without twisting it, just like you see me doing here. Once you've got that in place, you're just going to pin the hair in the back like you would kind of pin a half updo, crisscrossing your bobby pins. And I finished off by putting a bow over the bobby pins. And that's it for this top knot. It's an interesting take because we have the ends left out. I think it's super girly, and it will definitely be a great way to keep your hair out of your face all day long. And now onto this more bohemian half updo. We're going to start by making 3 braids on each side of the part. I'm starting with kind of a big section of hair and braiding all the way down normally. Then I'm just going to massage it a little bit to make the braid just a tiny bit bigger, and finish by securing the hair with an elastic. Then I'm going to make 2 small braids on either side of this larger braid. The first one I'm going to do is going to be a rope braid just to make it look different, but you can do any kind of braid you want here, and secure it with an elastic. Then I'm going to do 1 more tiny braid, and I'm just doing a normal braid for this and securing it with an elastic. Then you're just going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Now, braids can be time consuming, so if you find that you're really in a pinch, maybe just do 1 braid on each side or just 2 braids on each side. Whatever you have time for in the morning, this hairstyle will look good with any number of braids. Now just grab all 3 braids on each side and pull them to the back to create your half updo. You're just going to secure them with an elastic in the back. And then once I did that, I went ahead and took out the elastics on the ends of the braids and allowed them to unravel. Finally, pick up a little bit of extra hair if you need to right around your elastic, and then you're going to flip the hair around the braids. This kind of creates this cool little bun in the back. So I just flipped it twice, and then I used a couple bobby pins to hold that little flipped section in place. Once that was done, this hairstyle is complete. Now some of you might remember this hairstyle. Sadly, the original tutorial is gone, but I wanted to bring it back for Christmas because I really love this hairstyle and I think it's so pretty. Now for something simple and sweet, I'm just going to split my hair in half and then split one side in half again, and I'm going to create a fishtail braid by taking small sections from one side and then putting them on the other side. So you take a small section from the left and then put it on the right. Then take a small section from the right and put it on the left. And you just keep going over and over and over again, and that's how you do a fishtail braid. So I'm just going to do that all the way to the end of my hair, and then I'm going to massage the braid to make it a little bit bigger, but also make it look a little bit more lived in. I think that's the key to pulling off this hairstyle, especially because it's pigtails. You just want it to look a little bit more textured. Then finish it off with an elastic and loosen up some pieces around your face. Then do the exact same thing on the other side. I've been seeing fishtail pigtails around a lot lately, and I think it's really cute, especially with like winter wear and when you have a really texturized braid. I think it can be a really good look, and I love it for Christmas because it's quick and it's simple and it's just kind of like whimsical in a way. Plus, I think this hairstyle would look good on every hair type. And now for our final hairstyle, we're going to start with a Dutch braid. You're going to start by taking a section of hair right from your part next to your hairline, split it into 3 and begin braiding under. Then you start braiding in hair just like you would in a French braid. So pick up a piece of hair and braid it in with each time that you braid until the hair that's over your ears is incorporated into the braid. If you don't want to take the time to do a Dutch braid, you could just do a large normal braid instead. So then finish off the hair by braiding the rest of it normally, and then of course I'm going to go ahead and massage it just a little bit to make sure that it's nicely voluminized. Go ahead and secure the hair with an elastic and pull the rest of your hair into a side ponytail. To create the bun, I'm going to back comb with my fingers to add a little bit of volume, and then I'm going to twist the hair loosely and wrap it into a bun. I just like adding the teasing because it makes it a little bit more messy and a little bit more voluminous. Once that's wrapped into a bun, I'm just going to pin it in place until it feels very secure. And I'm going to finish off by wrapping the braid around the back of the bun and tucking the ends underneath the bun. Then of course, hold everything in place with bobby pins, and once that's done, your hairstyle is complete. This one can come together very quickly, and I think it's beautiful and keeps your hair out of the way all day long. So I hope you've enjoyed these 7 quick Christmas morning hairstyles. Obviously, you can use these all year long. You don't have to just use them on Christmas, but I think they're especially great for the most fast-paced, tiredest morning of all year. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye!